Hi Pisces, I am here to do your reading for you for early January 2022. Brand new year. Let's hope that this one is a wonderful year. Okay? Please only take with you what resonates and leave the rest behind. Okay? Let's see what spirit animal would like to come out for you. Beautiful. The giraffe spirit. See the big picture. All right, now let's get a wisdom of the oracle. Okay. Never-ending story. Okay. Now let's get your overall energy. And if you like this video, please give it a like, share, subscribe. Hit the bell notification. Leave comments. And there's a few reasons for this. One, it helps me to know if what I'm doing is helping you, which is a big deal. That's why I'm doing this. And it will help the channel to grow, which will be very helpful as well. Okay? So let's see what we get. Oh me, oh my. We have the ego. This is saying the illusion of being trapped. Accept responsibility for your situation and then make choices that support your path to happiness. Addictions or unhealthy habits. Okay. And you have a never-ending story. The never-ending story is where you're full of self-criticism, having a wounded ego, maybe unnecessary dramas, where you think things aren't going to be okay, all right? And this is saying the illusion of being trapped. And here, she looks trapped by herself, but trapped. And this is saying accept responsibility for your situation. And then make choices that support your path to happiness. Okay? And here, see the big picture. This is telling you, look at the bigger picture. Don't just have a narrow focused view. You need to see the bigger picture so you can make the best choices. All right? So let's get some cards, and I imagine we will clarify a card or two. But if you are having something going on in your life like this, really do try to see the bigger picture if you can. You know, when, say like this means you're full of challenging thoughts. You know, like anxieties, fears, sadness, things like that. And if you're putting those on yourself, you're not helping yourself, okay? So you need to get rid of them. You need to work through them, look at them, see what they are, and then deal with them appropriately. Give them to the universe. Let the universe handle it. You just make them go away, okay? And this is about thoughts, just to let you know, okay? King of Swords. Okay, beautiful advice. Truth. Base your decisions on what you know to be true, not what you're thinking or feeling or having, hurt feelings over. Base your decisions on what's truth. And do not worry. There is no amount of worry that will fix anything. I know. Been there. I think we all have, probably. Many times. But yeah, beautiful advice. Think about what's going on. And if you can step back for a moment and be neutral and kind of analytical on some of these issues, realize, or not realize, evaluate, that's a better word, and see if they are real, if they are based in truth, or if it is your feelings overriding the truth. You have many choices, and you need to pick the choices that are best for you, okay? Which means going in and analyzing them, using your intuition, or also going out and learning, back to school, seeing a counselor, getting, books, whatever it is. You need to make these choices, but you need to make the choices that are best for you. And according to the cards you have here, what is best for you is dealing with those negative thoughts and realizing, like this first sentence, the illusion of being trapped. But if you look at her, she's breaking those chains, right? So you're going to be breaking those chains. You're going to let go of it. And let me tell you, when you do, you're going to feel about, 1,000 pounds lighter. And a lot of relief. And here is a beautiful card. This is a card of nostalgia. And what this talks about is, thinking about things from your past that made you so happy. You get this really warm feeling and you smile. But I also feel like this card is a very caring, sharing, compassionate card, because here is a person giving another person a cup with a flower in it. And it takes place inside of a community, right? So that's where I get the caring, sharing, compassionate aspect. So maybe these right here are giving you answers or guidance as to what you need to do. And at the bottom of the deck, you have an absolutely beautiful energy. This is the star energy, which is a good omen for starters. And it says it's a powerful time for inspired action. Be your authentic self, which I think is really important, and especially important in this reading, because what you need to do is be your authentic self so you can deal with whatever issues you have at the moment, so you can get rid of them. And it says if you do this, you will share in the universe's gifts and blessings. And I'm sure that's true, because when you get rid of these negative thoughts, you're going to feel so light, and there will be happiness. Remember I mentioned, having these warm thoughts about, past times. You could be able to have warm thoughts about present times too. And also with this card, there is a possibility that somebody could be coming back from the past. It doesn't have to, but it can. Oh, okay. Queen of Swords. Okay. You have the counterparts here. You have the set. The King and the Queen of Swords. And what the Queen of Swords is about, she's very smart. She's very tenacious, resilient. And she is not about the fluff or the niceties of life. She only has one thing that she wants, and that is the truth, okay? So this is a strong combination, and it's telling you, just deal with the truth. If you think something is, okay, these just flipped out. If you think something is, but you don't know for sure, find out if it's the truth. And if it is, then deal with it appropriately. If it isn't, then let it go. Okay, you had these three cards. You have the Devil, which is talking about what we're talking about. Okay? It's talking about having something detrimental in your life, which are usually thoughts. Here it's saying, though, that there's very fast, positive moving energy coming into you, and a lot of it. So what that says to me is you are working on this, or you will be. This can be seen as fighting or training, and I would say this is training. Traditionally it was training, and I think that's what it is, because here I think it's giving you kind of like the rule book or the how-to book on how to deal with this. Okay. Oop. All right. Yeah, this reading is so on target. The Hierophant. This is talking about official learning of some kind. Like I was already talking about, maybe seeing a counselor, getting books, going to school, doing something externally to help you understand how to deal with this. And at the bottom of the deck, oh my gosh, look, I have chills now. You have victory. What this card says, see, now you don't want to see my goosebumps. Okay, what this card says is you've gone off to battle and you've come back victorious. Beautiful. Okay, very last card, absolutely beautiful. So your efforts will not be in vain. Your efforts are going to take care of this issue so you can feel light and happy. Absolutely wonderful. Yeah, it gave me chills. I still have chills. Okay, let's take a card for the ego card, which is your overall energy. And the cards are not happily shuffling. Celebration. Okay, so what that says to me, definitely you are working through this and you're working through it successfully. This is going to be gone and it's going to be replaced by a celebration, which means you will be successful. I'll read it one more time. The illusion of being trapped. Accept responsibility for your situation and then make choices that support your path to happiness, addiction, or unhealthy habits. Okay? So whatever is going on here, you have the rule book, so to speak, and potentially outside help. Okay? Using the truth to analyze and accept, making correct choices. And I think what this is saying is if you need help and you have a friend that you trust, it would be a good idea to include them, but you don't have to. Here it's saying powerful card, okay? Good omen. Be your authentic self, okay? And take inspired action. And if you do this, you will share in the universe's gifts and blessings. And down here, this devil energy is this challenge you're going through right here. Same thing. And very fast, positive moving energy is coming in, so it looks like you're going to get on top of this quickly. And this is training, which is, for example, these and this. Outside source helping you learn how to deal with it. Maybe having somebody help you that's a friend. Making good choices. Only accepting the truth. Seeing the bigger picture. And being your authentic self. This could be a book. I mean, it's actually beautiful in that there's a problem, where you feel wounded. Something that's most likely thoughts. And here it tells you exactly how to deal with it. And your very last card, you've gone off to battle, or you're going off to battle and coming back victorious. So this is going to be a non-issue. You see all these wands in the background? Those are people that are supporting you and cheering you on. And then you celebrate. Absolutely beautiful. And just to let you know, at the bottom of the deck from pulling this card, you have another card of very fast, positive moving energy. So what this says to me is you are not dawdling. You want to get this done, and you want to take care of it quickly. So be prepared, If it comes in fast, you're working through it quickly. Take breaks whenever you need to. Okay, for the never-ending story, the one where, you feel wounded and trapped, you have judgment, which is beautiful. That says you're going through a huge awakening and tuning into a higher frequency. Beautiful. Okay, now let's take one for the devil. Let's get a clarifying card for the devil and see what we come up with. Beautiful. Okay. It's the very same card that you have here, and that's the universe's way of saying I meant what I said. Okay, and at the bottom of the deck from pulling that card, you have celebration. It says get together with everybody you love, that you care about, friends, colleagues, family. Lift each other up and help each other and celebrate. Beautiful. Okay, so this clarification is not saying the problem. It's saying how to work through this problem. So the part about having somebody help you if you have somebody in your life will be a very good idea. Okay? It's just somebody to talk to. Sometimes that's all a person needs. Okay? Okay, so let's quickly go over this and then we'll get some cards from the universe. The giraffe spirit, see the big picture. And I think it's huge because this is one of those moments where you can see the big picture. Okay? This is saying the illusion of being trapped. Accept responsibility for your actions and make choices that supports your path to happiness. Addictions or unhealthy habits. Clarified by the Four of Wands, which is 1111. Crowned by this garland of abundance and happiness. And it's saying to go in and celebrate. So what that is saying to me is a clarification card that you are successfully dealing with this. It will be gone. Okay. And then you have this card where you feel trapped. Okay? There is a heart here, though. Okay? You feel trapped. And it's being clarified by judgment. And that says that you are going through a huge awakening and tuning into a higher frequency. And to me, this might be key. Okay? So, there is a problem. And it is most likely your thoughts. It does not have to be, but I'm sure your thoughts are at least included in it. But whatever this problem is, you are working through it beautifully. And here, this whole thing to me is telling you how to do it. Use the truth. Base the decisions you make on the truth. In other words, remove yourself emotionally, even for just a moment, and look at each little piece of whatever's going on and see what is actually truth. Okay? Not what you think, but what is truth. And then behave and act accordingly. If it's external, deal with it. If it's internal, deal with it. And I'm not saying discount your emotions. I am just saying, there is a time and a place to go through a healing. And it looks like this is that time. Feel your emotions, deal with them, see them for what they are, release them to the universe, and let the universe take care of it. And that's how you do it. Okay? You see the truth. Accept the truth. Only take the truth. You have many choices. Pick the right choices for you. Caring, sharing, loving, compassionate community. So there's probably somebody you know, or maybe even a group of people you know, where you can talk to them. And that is also the same card that's clarifying the devil. And the devil's telling you the very same thing that this is. Okay? So, this is how to fix or how to make the devil energy go away. Okay? Here, saying be your authentic self. It's a powerful card. And this is how You will fix it. Be who you really are and go through the truth, the choices, potentially have somebody that you trust to talk to, whether it be a counselor or a friend. Again, the truth, that's important. The devil energy will go away. Not a problem as soon as you work through this. Very fast, positive, moving energy. A lot of it. And you got that twice, actually. And this is training. Okay, so it's like all this is training in how to rid yourself of these burdens. Here it's saying also go to outside sources to get help. All right? And here it's saying at the end, you're going to be victorious. You go off to battle. This is the battle. Okay? And you're going to be victorious. So while this is definitely a challenging reading, the end result is that you are going to be victorious. You are going to get rid of this. And I imagine you've probably carried it with you for a while. And just FYI, while I was thinking about doing your reading, I was just thinking, trying to be open to the thoughts. A rainbow came into my mind, and I was like, oh, that's interesting, a rainbow. But now I understand, because what happens, rainbows are beautiful, and they come after the rain, and everything's clear and beautiful. The rainbows come out. So to me, that's the end result, You will be able to take care of this beautifully. Make for sure you see the big picture. It's a lot easier to deal with any issue when you look at the big picture, because you get a better perspective, easier to see the truth. And don't forget, at the bottom it says celebrate with the people you care about. Okay, let's get some cards from the universe and see what they would like to share. Whoa. Okay, well, you have two. First one, it's the universe's way of saying I meant what I said. Powerful time, be your authentic self. Take inspired action. And if you do this, you will share in the universe's gifts and blessings. Okay? This, I'm sure, is making reference to the problem. Here you're looking in these 3 cups and you're very unhappy. So I'm sure that's the problem. And the universe usually gives me a card or two if there's a problem in the reading that addresses that. And I'm sure that's what that is. And what that says to me, it's internal. Okay? There could be some external aspects, but it's internal. Because you're sitting here looking at these 3 cups, being very unhappy or sad or hurt, whatever the case may be. It doesn't have other people involved. It's you looking at what you consider problems, challenges, hurts. Okay. This is the same card as this. Okay? Universe's way of saying I meant what I said. Training. So it's saying, be your authentic self. Deal with these issues that you have here by receiving the training. And most of these here are training of some sort, like learn how to accept the truth. Only accept the truth. Make wise choices. Potentially, if you trust somebody, have them help you. Or at least be a sounding board for you. See the bigger picture. Be your authentic self. Learn from outside sources, like seeing a counselor, potentially. In the end, you're going to be victorious. And don't forget, there's this card at the bottom of the deck. From pulling one of the cards, there was another very fast, positive, moving energy. So it looks like you're going to get on top of this and really put the efforts in and get it done. And when you do, I can tell you, you're going to feel 100 pounds lighter And you'll realize that there is happiness in there. Okay? This one, I think, the very first card is really a big deal. Okay? All right, let's get a charm. And I don't look, so this is where I get teased sometimes. What does this say? It says dream big. Oops. In other words, have faith. You can do this thing. Okay? Thank you so much, and I really hope this helps. Much love. Bye.